KM4MKL here. This is going to be a silent assassin suitably run for the Ark Society mission on the Isle of Sgail in Hitman 2. I'm going to load out with a lockpick and the quick draw, a silenced weapon, and I'm going to go in my Raven suit. You really don't need all this equipment. I don't think I needed the lockpick at all. I was going to try out the quick draw. It's the new garrote that's offered in the winter pack, but I wound up not using it either. So you can actually do this run with the standard equipment that you load out with. I'm going to start out in the default loadout location of the harbor. I'm going to come around here, and the first thing we're going to do is take out the security cameras. There's really no way to get in there the way I'm doing it, because the security cameras are active. So I'm going to come up here to this drain pipe, climb up here. I'm going to get this distractor, this brick. I like having as many of those as I can get. I'm going to come up here onto the second level here. This will take us right to the security booth where the recorder is. I loaded out with a EMP charge. This is a very handy little gadget that will take out the recording system here. If I throw it, I'll distract the guards, and they'll backslip to me so I can get out fairly easily. And when I detonate this, it's going to fry the recording device. It's a little bit easier to do that than it is to shoot the device, which is what most people do, because that will cause them to go into a panic. So there's a camera here. There's no way around it. We would get spotted by the camera if we came in this way. So we have to disable it. That's pretty much the only way to do it. Okay, so I'm going to come up here through the courtyard to the far side of the courtyard, and we're going to go into the chapel area. So we're just going to make our way through this crowd. Go back here. Pretty easy to get back here without being spotted, even if you're running. I'm going to climb this ladder into this area where these enforcers are, these guards. Surprisingly, they're pretty ignorant of what goes on in this half of the room. So I'm just going to sneak over to this area here. And there's a lot of enforcers out here as well, but there's also a lot of cover, which makes it relatively easy to get through here. I did get spotted here briefly by one of the workers. So I'm going to run over here so he doesn't see me again. I'm pretty safe from him. Then I'm going to come over around here, and through this door here, we're going to take out Zoe Washington, our first target. Now, the far end of this hallway, you'll see it once we get this door open. She will come into the art gallery where the necklace is on display. And then after she admires the necklace, she'll come in this way through those far double doors on the far side of the hallway. When she comes in, we're going to drop this chandelier in her head, which will cause an accident kill, which will make it find that her kill's witness, and it'll make it find that her body is found. You're going to see a break in the video here. I did a save and a restore. This is a very good place to save because timing is pretty critical with this, and it's easy to miss this little chain that's holding up the thing. But just as she turns to her left, to our right,
nice work,
we'll shoot. Make sure you close those doors so you're not spotted as you come up this drain pipe. And then while they try to figure out what's going on, we're going to come to this second floor, or this next level rather. Make sure you go the right way, unlike I did. To the right here, and we're going to climb up. And no enforcers up here. Nobody will notice us unless we make a lot of noise. So we're going to jump up here and climb through this window into this room. As far as I can tell, nobody will ever come in this room at all unless you entice them to do so. So we're going to grab this letter opener, and we're going to wait for her to come around, which will take a minute or two. What we're going to do is we're going to throw this, or some other distractor, doesn't matter, into the hallway right in front of us to make sure that her guard does not follow her into this room. If we don't distract the guard will come with her, and it won't really be possible to take him out without her noticing and kill her. while maintaining all the requirements for the Silent Assassin rating. So it does take a couple of minutes. I'm going to be patient here. Then when she's separated from her guard briefly, we're going to lure her in here by turning on a clock radio that's over towards 47's right here. And that radio is turned on. She'll come in here. We will have our way with her and dump her in the chest on the far side of the room. You can see her making her way down here slowly but surely. So when she comes in here with her guard, I'm going to toss this, or any other distractor, into this room. And you can see her guard on the mini-map. Make sure that he's the one who gets alerted. If you time it right, it should be. And she's separated, so as soon as she comes to that door on the far side, we're going to turn this clock radio on. And she will come in here to investigate. I'm going to make sure that we're concealed from her, obviously. And when I loaded out, I intended to try out this new garrote that came with the winter pack, but I had forgotten about it, and I just wound up shooting her in the back of her head. Good old-fashioned way. And that works, though. So I'm going to dump her body into this trunk. It's better to let her turn the radio off before you kill her, because the radio's still on. Somebody else is going to come in here, but I got out of there easily in enough time to avoid this lady spotting me. So I'm going to come down here and climb down back to this level on the roof, and we're going to use that helicopter to escape.
Unless you get your hands on a kill switch.
Yes, that might just work.
So we're just going to sneak around here, kind of be careful. Again, lots of cover up here. Kind of got spotted with this pillar, so I use the pillar for cover. And then make sure this guy's back's turned to the statue. And we'll come around here. And we will have to distract one of these guards. This guy will not move at all, I don't think, unless we tell him to. So we'll throw this propane tank or anything else we might have in our inventory below the tail rotor of the helicopter. And when he's out of the way, we come and make our exit. I almost got spotted there, but I managed to trigger the ending before I got spotted. So I still got credit for the Silent Assassin suit only. So here you'll see that I'm triggering Silent Assassin suit only for all 3 difficulty levels. It's Master, Professional, and Casual, since I didn't attempt it on Casual or Professional before, along with a handful of other achievements I managed to get since I last completed the mission. If you have any comments or questions, put them in the comments. If I don't know the answer, I will make it up or help you find the answer. Until then, this is KM4MKL. Happy hunting and happy hitting.